artificial intelligence, deep learning, Internet of Things, data science, networking, image processing, computer vision, and cybersecurity. The department constitutes of qualified and expert faculty, a strong peer group, core and interdisciplinary research and collaboration with leading industries and research organizations offering to students. Currently, the department is headed by Dr. Ramesh Karnati. The Department of Information Technology was established in 1999. It offers a UG BTech program. This program has been accredited by the National Board of Accreditation under the Tier 1 category. The department has made rapid strides in promoting excellence in engineering education by the relentless pursuit of quality in teaching and training, keeping in the future prospects of students. It strongly exhibits its skills in theoretical computer science, deep learning, data science, high performance computing, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, networking, image processing, and others. Currently, the department is headed by Dr. Munishekar Velpuru. Now I request Dr. Ramesh Karnati, HOD of CSC department, to welcome the participants.
Respected principals, sir, and respected resource persons across world, SB Goyal, Muhammad Kamal Hussain, Amarinder Singh Yadav, Rajesh Kumar Kaushal, and Vikas Hasizar, and the participants across the world, and coordinators and organizing committee, and faculty and students. Very good evening to all. Myself, Dr. Ramesh Karnati, head of the department, Computer Science of Engineering. In today's digital area, we knew that trustworthy recording, tracking, and sharing of an asset or the value of any object is a risk process in terms of cost, time, and safety. And to meet the uh, digital era with the technology, as we know, blockchain is an ideal solution for delivering the information to provide immediate, shared, and complete transparent information stored on an immutable ledger with permission or the private access to the network member. And to meet the technology or to meet the digital era solutions, and the data will be stored in terms of blocks, and the transactions will be recorded in a lecture to provide a single and with that we will be able to understand the different technology, that is DLT, distributed ledger technology.
In essence, the blockchain network is a network of computers that must first accept the transaction before it can be confirmed and recorded. This workshop is intended to educate faculty members, researchers, and students to enhance their knowledge in the area of blockchain technology. International and national speakers will deliver the sessions with practical applications on various facets of blockchain technology from academia. The fundamental knowledge of all aforementioned aspects of blockchain technology will be covered in this workshop. It will give students, scholars, and academicians a thorough understanding of modern cryptographic techniques, smart contracts, and how to use them for blockchain applications, enabling them to design new applications and conduct research in this area. This 1 week FDP is organized in a virtual mode to facilitate all the participants at their convenient places. We got more than 785 participants registered for this workshop across the globe. As Vardhaman meant for diversity, we have participants from Madhya Pradesh, Delhi, Uttar Pradesh, Telangana, Bihar, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Haryana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Punjab, and Jharkhand. And we too have an international participants from Montreal, QC, Canada, USA, Miami, City, and Florida. The workshop starts with ABCs of blockchain technology in the era of IR 4.0. Then you will be understanding the different types of security attacks and how blockchain deals with it. Expert will also take you through functioning and the pathway of using Hyperledger Fabric framework with hands-on sessions. And at the end, issues adjusting with the blockchain architectures, where to resolve them, and what are various recent research opportunities in blockchain domain will also be covered. Now let me brief you about an attendance criteria. 80% of attendance is mandatory to get the certificate. At the end of each session, a feedback link will be posted for marking attendance. For questionnaire, you can use the questionnaire Q&A chat box, preferably at the end of the session. Attendance link will be closed by 9 p.m. sharp on every day. We anticipate you to take advantage of knowledge shared by eminent speakers. Your cooperation is highly appreciated. All the best. If any query, you can contact me on 98102 Thank you. Now I request Ms. Koti Tejasvi ma'am to introduce our first eminent speaker, Dr. S.B. Goyal from Malaysia. Thank you.
Thank you, Shanti ma'am. Hope I'm audible to everyone.
Yeah, ma'am, you're audible.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, good evening, everyone. I, Koti Tejasvi from Department of CSC. I would like to introduce you about today's resource person, Sir Dr. S.B. Goyal. Dr. S.B. Goyal had completed PhD in Computer Science and Engineering from Banasthali University, Rajasthan, India in 2012, and served many institutions in many different academic and administrative positions. Sir is holding 20 plus years experience at national and international level. He has peerless inquisitiveness and enthusiasm to get abreast with the latest development in IT field. He has good command over Industry Revolution 4.0 technologies like big data, data science, artificial intelligence, blockchain and cloud computing, etc. He is the first one to introduce IR 4.0 including blockchain technology in the academic curriculum in Malaysian universities. He had participated as a speaker in Bolognomic 2019 event on blockchain and World AI Show 2021 event on AI. He had participated in many panel discussions on IR 4.0 technologies at academia as well as industry platforms. He is serving as a reviewer or guest editors in many journals published by InterScience, IGI Global, and Springer. He is contributing as a co-editor in many Scopus books. He is an IEEE senior member since 2013. He had contributed more than 200 plus publications in many Scopus SCIE journals conferences. Currently, Dr. Goyal sir is holding the position of Director, Faculty of Information and Technology, City University, Malaysia. With a brief note, I once again welcome you, sir. The session is handed to you, sir. Goel, sir.
Hello, is it audible
Yeah.
to you?
Yes, sir. You are audible, sir. Welcome, sir. Welcome to the
Thank you,
FDP.
thank you very much.
Thank you so
Let
much.
me-
The session is all yours, sir. You can carry forward.
Okay, okay. Is it audible to everyone? So
Yes, sir,
very
you
good
are
evening.
audible, sir.
Yeah. Very good evening to each and everyone. Vardhaman College of Engineering have given me opportunity to share my experience. Our prominent researcher is Dr. Ravinder, Principal, Vardhaman College of Engineering, Dr. Ramesh, CSC HOD, Dr. Shekhar, IT HOD, Coordinator Shanti Makkaji, and organizing committee members. Let us welcome to all participants and let's learn together about blockchain technology. So today I just, my son was asking is about how to start the blockchain technology. When I just preparing the slides, uh, PowerPoints are visible. PowerPoints are visible.
Yes, sir.
Issues there. So I'll prefer that it should be more interactive session rather than just only one-way communications. So today I just, my son was asking us about what is blockchain technology. He is in standard 4. Then I just given the very simple answer is there. A blockchain is a digital notebook where it can be shared by multiple participants, as well as whatever you have written once, no one can modify it. If you are modifying it, need the approval from all other participants. So at this moment, when we are talking about IR 4.0, digital economy, green economy point of view, there is a concept is required, which is called blockchain technology, IR 4.0. Ultimately, there is a requirement is there, fundamental shift from the Internet of Informations. Whatever we are doing in your real life scenario is there, like if any admission is coming through me to the Vardhaman College of Engineering, then I'll not get any money for this. So blockchain is providing a fundamental shift from the Internet of Information rather than just you are getting the information from the Internet, but who is contributing about the contents of for the Internet. That should be acknowledged. That should be get the advantage. Weight is about all those things. So scenario is completely different. Here you are getting the advantages. So fundamentally, that we want to focus on blockchain technology, where is a business changing nature of the organization, SMAC, IR 4.0, ABCDI, blockchain technology, how to apply the blockchain technology, how to do it about protocols, different platforms, how to build blockchain solutions, and what are the future about blockchain. So let's start this Industry 4.0, SMAC, social, mobile, analytic, cloud, and how it should be work-life balance in 21st century. When we are talking about business changing the nature of the organization point of view, then correspondingly at this moment, changing the nature of how organization measure the organizational health and human capital. Entire this when we are talking about business strategy, then there is a business and talent strategy is required. Financial metrics is changed, especially when we are talking about COVID-19 situations. Entire business scenario is changed. Entire working style is changed. Entire expectations of the people have changed. At this moment, we can believe that whatever we are delivering, it is possible face to face as well as in virtual mode also. Almost 2.5 years we have delivered the courses is there in the online mode is this. So this is a coming scenarios there where we can say viable and scalable human capital metrics is changing. Another side, when we are talking about nature of how diversity and inclusion is approached in an organizations, especially there is a lots of development is done during the pandemic scenario. Lots of international students have joined across the globes. So it is only possible that diversity for the compliance point of view, foundational culture of digital diversity point of view. So D&I integrated into the recruitment, rewards, talent management, performance management. Still, lots of IT professionals are working online and different type of targets and combined with cultural and mindsets is there. So ultimately, what we are calling is the changing nature of how learning is approached in the organization. At this moment, if we consider the World Economical Forum, then World Economical Forum is just saying that technology is changing very fast and there is the expectation is required. Every participant, every learner must be reserved 1 month per year to learn the new technologies. What's the meaning of this to learn? To reserve 1 month per year, that means you need to identify that you need to reserve 1 hour of self-study every day. So at this moment, when we are talking about the blockchain point of view, there is a business is a byproduct of technology, or someone is saying that technology is a byproduct of business. It's a matter of debate. Technology is coming from business or business is coming from technology. Fundamentally, major component of business system when we called about two aspects is there. One is social aspect, one is technical aspects. And if you change any one factor is there, like these four factors, structure, technology, process, people. When we are talking about the structure, that means any type of hierarchical structure. If you change the principal, if you change the vice chancellor of the university, then entire their working approach is entirely different. They want something else. Technology point of view, if you are changing something, someone is coming and saying that we want cloud-based system. Someone will say we don't want cloud-based system. We want cloud-based system, but this system is not secure. So correspondingly, any technology you are changing, then people are changing. Whatever is a team member have changed in your department, in your industries, then correspondingly people is asking something else. Business process, you change it, then correspondingly entire thing is changed. So fundamentally, if you carefully observe in this diagram, one arrow is communicating with another three factors. So correspondingly, if you change one factor, that will be impact to another three factors is there. So overall, this is the scenario is coming about business system. When we are talking about the blockchain, if you change just only blockchain technology, that will not sufficient because blockchain technology is a add-on system is there, but your main course is something else, is a add-on component is there. Whatever add-on component, you are developing your any type of website, you are developing of any type of repository system, you are developing any type of record keeping system is there, then everything need to change. Not only about the blockchain technology, you need to change the mindset of people, you need to change your business processes, you need to change your hierarchical structure. So everyone should be impact one to each other. So entirely blockchain technology is providing the change in terms of technological, in terms of business process, in terms of people, in terms of structure. So multi perspectives and concerns are arising when we are talking about there is a requirement is there value to the individuals. How does it change my life? What is your fun? What is your self-actualization, convenience, motivations, your entire team hierarchical structure? Your team should be sustained in the market. You have economical growth, job creations point of view, or you want to access, improve your accesses. You want to give the access to your resources. You want to restrict like some specific rights you want to give your students, some specific rights you want to give your staff, some specific rights you want to give to particular any type of accreditation bodies is there. So correspondingly value to the industries, how does it change the industry dynamic and global value chains is there. So that's the thing is coming, how we are doing it, how we are ensuring that there is a safety, there is a health, we are contributing towards the environment is there, how we are doing. So better product and servicing, we should be offer it using the concept of the blockchain. If you identify small medium enterprises to the large enterprises point of view, there are four factors there, which is called social analytics. That means we are talking about any type of every person is holding minimum four type of social account like LinkedIn, like Facebook, WhatsApp, other things is there. Minimum four accounts everyone is holding, knowingly or unknowingly. So 76% of the businesses are using the social media is there. So automatically that means that you can see 76% business is coming through the social media. So we can integrate the blockchain technology in your social media. Mobile, when we are talking about mobile, then that means we are talking about mobility devices is there, like smartphone, like tablet, like laptops. We can integrate that thing is there. So corresponding, we want to fetch about I'm using the similar type of device, what type of device we are using it, like nowadays some type of account you are considering, you are taking the subscription, that will be valid on particular IP address, that will be very valid for MAC addresses basis. That means they can run on particular local laptop. If you are changing, you are using these different type of laptop is there, that will not allowed because it's associated with your Mac account. That is possible with the help of blockchain. That means blockchain can control your hardware, blockchain can control your social engine is there. Analytics, when we are talking about analytics, we are talking about data analytics, data science point of view. So 75% of the executives at large companies said they are working to increase their company's use of analytics. We can analyze it like when we are talking about artificial intelligence based on data. And if someone is tampering your data is there, and then correspondingly, what are the up and downs are coming about your data, that can be analyzed completely with the help of analytics. There is a cloud is there. So correspondingly, when we are using the clouds, is there almost at the global level, 92% of the organization have adopted the cloud is this. So you are using sociality, social engine is there. You are using mobility, analytic, cloud is there. These four things will become the foundation for blockchain. So whatever your global business requirements and the correspondingly impact is coming, it's change your entirely business fragments. It change your globalizations. It change your individualizations. Corporate integrations is there. Collectivism is there. So entire scenario is changing with the help of blockchain. Let's talk about what are the major challenges of 21st century. When we are talking about 21st century, it may be there is a lots of research challenges are available. You can talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, natural NLP point of view. You can talk about computer vision. You can talk about anything else, another technologies where you can associate blockchain technology. Ultimately, challenge is coming in 21st century about trust. We are not trusting to each other. One colleague is not trusting on another colleague. Junior is not trusting on senior. Senior is not trusting on junior is there. So there is a trust factor is arising. Accountability. Seniors are transferring their job to the juniors. Juniors is saying that this is not my task. There is always conflict is there. So in the working places, we found that conflict resolution is coming. So accountability, credibility is there. Who is responsible for what? Strong governance system is there. When we are talking about the strong governance system, that means that hierarchical system that should be well planned and well controlled is there. Whenever is a well planned, well controlled, that means data controlling is required. What type of accessibility, what type of operations, whatever is the data flow is going on, that should be verified. Compliance with regulatory requirements is there. Any type of regulatory requirements like AICT, UGC, or any ISO bodies there, or any another body you want to identify, you are taking the compliance, regulatory body requirements is there. Sometimes there is a authentication issue is coming. There is a lots of cases is arising when we say this accreditation, someone have received the accreditation, but this is not the valid thing is there. Something we always listen something is there under table above table concepts. So above table under table concepts, that means regulatory bodies are not playing their role properly. Standardizations is there. Identity framework is there in digital identity framework, security, cyber defenses, reliability, scalability, transparencies. All these challenges are coming in 21st century, and all these challenges are associated with your remaining technologies, which we talk about: artificial intelligence, blockchain, cloud, cybersecurity, data science, IoT. So ultimately, blockchain is providing as a continuous expanding collection of digital records, which known as blocks, which are connected together via your encryptions is there. So blockchain have the capability to solve all these issues together. Blockchain can associate with your other technology: artificial intelligence, blockchain; machine learning, blockchain; cloud, blockchain; deep learning, blockchain. You can associate blockchain technology with any another technologies is there. It's a quite possibility is there. So how to do it? So blockchain technology is built on the top of a number of different technologies. As a one bottom layer, or we can say top layer, we can consider as a blockchain technology. This blockchain technology play one important role, which is like in this diagram, we can see fourth industrial revolution is coming. When we are talking about first industrial revolution, second industrial revolution, third industrial revolutions, then first industrial revolution is main focused on about fundamentally is talking about first industrial revolution, that is on 18th century. One is the steam-based machines is there, electrical energy-based mass production is started in the second century. Third industrial revolution is talking about computer and internet-based knowledge is there. And is coming here when we are talking about AI, IT, artificial intelligence, software, information will become is intelligent informations and lots of information we are getting through big data, IoT, cloud. So there is a overlapping if you identify intelligence, information, this overlapping is represented by blockchain technologies as this. So correspondingly, when we are talking about these things, then correspondingly, so in that sense, blockchain play one important role in this scenario. So correspondingly, history of IR 4.0, we can identify where we talk about power of steam and water dramatically increase the productivity of human labor is there. First industrial revolution when we are talking about early 19th century and beginning of the 20th century is started the second uh, industrial revolution, IR. So IR4 is known as digital revolution is there, entirely digitally, which combine the technology and human capacities together, which can provide the capabilities there, self-learning algorithm, self-driving cars, human-machine interactions is going on, or big data analytics. And this scenario is changed from 2000 onwards. So there is a exponential growth is going on. So entire market scenario is changed with the help of IR 4.0. So here we are talking about traditional supply chain will become digital supply chain with the help of blockchain technology. Conventional computing will convert it to the quantum computing. Gene sequences is converted to the nanotechnologies is this. So entirely major revolution is coming in industry 4.0 and here blockchain technology play one important role to convert supply chain to digital supply chain, conventional computing to quantum computing, gene sequencing to the nanotechnology. All these revolution is possible with the help of blockchain technology. When we are talking about industry 4.0, so there is a automated collections, programmed analysis of digitized industrial data and automated resulting action is coming. So fundamentally, it's focused on the sixth part is there, which is called industrial success skills, how we can ensure that our students are successful in terms of IR 4.0 success skills. So corresponding we called is workplace safety and safe work practices is there, soft industrial skills, problem solving, discipline timing, management. So familiarization with industrial and standardized quality focused scenario is coming. Industrial equipment and technology major focus is coming about robotics or pattern recognition's point of view. Another side, we talk about smart sensors, smart devices, control system, connectivity and networking, and inform actionable data is there, whereas the machine is capable to take on decision. So fundamentally, its play, the role is called A, B, C, D, I. Artificial intelligence, B stand for blockchain, C stand for cloud and cybersecurity, D stand for data science, I stand for IoT. So you can integrate blockchain with artificial intelligence, blockchain with cloud, blockchain with cybersecurity, blockchain with data science, blockchain with IoT or smart cities or different applications. So in this diagram where we can see it, Industry 4.0, which have the capabilities there, physical and virtual world, into the smart cyber physical systems is there. In the bottom layer, you can see when we are talking about blockchain. That means new way for securing your trust, transferring value, and storing the data. That's a scenario is coming, and it provides different type of technology selections is there, IoT, robotics, 3D printing, AR, VR, MR, augmented reality, virtual reality, mixed reality point of view, cloud computing, intelligent data analytics, cybersecurity, community platforms, which providing the capability and this IoT and robotics is providing the solution, which is called smart solutions. 3D printing, augmented reality is providing the concept of smart products. Cloud computing, intelligent data analytics is providing the concept is which is called a smart supply chain. Cybersecurity and community platform is providing the smart factories. And overall, all those scenario is providing industry 4.0. That means industry 4.0 is providing focusing on smart solutions, smart products, smart supply chain, and smart factory. So that's the overall role is coming about blockchain and IR 4.0. So that was my first context is there, which is called about blockchain to fit in the context of IR 4.0. Let's talk about second part is there, which is about blockchain technologies is this. So artificial intelligence, augmented reality, blockchain, drone, IoT, robotics, virtual reality, 3D printing. So today we want to focus on blockchain in the domain of IR 4.0. So what we should be covered under this blockchain technology, what are the definition, comparison with databases, terminologies, what are the factors of database, what are the factor of data structure, can we consider as a smart contract, can we consider as a consensus algorithm, how blockchain and cryptography are associated together, how blockchain and smart contract are together, what are the characteristics, types of blockchain, consensus algorithm, smart contract characteristics. Let's start. Any query, anyone? You want to ask anything? Uh, any query from audience till this moment? Any query from audience? Hello.
Yes.
Students, if you have any questions, you can ask. At this time, sir, they don't have any query. So actually, we just gave in instructions like if they have any queries, at the end of the session, we ask them to put the questions.
Okay, okay, okay. So let us move forward about the blockchain technology. Blockchain is a peer-to-peer industrial distributed ledger technology, DLT. So for a new generation of transactional applications that establish trust, accountability, transparency while streamlining your business processes. This. So fundamentally, as the definition is indicating that peer-to-peer communications, that multiple stakeholder, one stakeholder can communicate to other stakeholder, and it is providing the distributed ledger rather than traditional laser. It's providing the distributed laser technology, which is shareable with all stakeholder, but it have the control, what type of control we want to give it. Transactional application, whenever we are talking about transactional applications, like set of all transactions, like you are transferring a set of transactions is there in your bank account is there or any uh, book library issue is there. So corresponding whatever transactional applications you are doing it, where we can apply the concept of blockchain, which provide your specific type of trust, accountability, transparencies to implement any type of business processes there. There's a misconceptions. People will think about distributed ledger is a blockchain technology. No, distributed ledger is not a blockchain technology, but if you are using the concept of blockchain technology, then by default, it is used the concept of distributed ledger. People have misconception about Bitcoin is a blockchain technology. No, if you are using the by default is blockchain technology, then automatically you can apply the Bitcoin also. If we compare blockchain technology and traditional databases, let's do the comparison about blockchain and traditional databases. Traditional database have the properties there, CRUD, create, read, update, delete operations. So blockchain technology only provide the insert operation, but traditional database is providing the CRUD operations is there. Blockchain technology is providing the replication, full replication of blocks on every pair, but traditional database have the concept of master and slave concept is there, or multi-master concepts. But another side, when we are talking about consensus, consensus is a simple way is there, consent. Whatever decision I am taking, whatever I am executing, all remaining stakeholders are agree on that. So majority of peers agree on the outcome of the transactions. So distributed transaction, which is a two-phase committed. So there is a different type of variations are available, which we called as public, private, blockchain is there, hybrid blockchain. So in variants, anybody can validate transactions across the network, depends on what type of arrangement we have done. So integrity constraint traditional databases is providing. So these are the some scenario. Another side, what are the concepts which make your blockchain protocol? So cryptography, P2P network, game theory, you need to apply. When we are talking about game theory, we use the different type of mechanisms there, or consensus algorithm, which is called proof of work, POW, POS, proof of stake, different type of P2P, depends on the requirements. We want to use public, we want to use private, we want to use hybrid, we want to use consortium, different type of scenarios are possible. So any type of, in the center we called is blockchain. So that means blockchain use the concept of cryptography, game theory, and P2P network. So fundamentally, we can see what type of capability is providing the blockchain. Blockchain is providing the data storage, transactional log is there, and based on that, you can apply the cryptography and digital signature, replicate it across a distributed network. It provides the drives real-time consensus, whatever you can track out anything, like in digital supply chain management point of view. Whenever a product is moving from your entire supply chain system, you can track out at any time where it is going on. What is the current status? Who is the vendor? What is the packing date is there? What's the dispatching date, and correspondingly when you are expecting about the delivery aspect is there. Runtime tracking is possible. So decentralized system rather than centralized system, it should be decentralized system. And it is irrecoverable and auditable trail is there. Whatever, if you have data is lost, then correspondingly you can easily work out. There is some terminologies we want to use in your blockchain, which is called blockchain, block, hash, consensus, node, decentralization system, transparency, smart contract, immutable, and cryptocurrency, digital signatures. If we talk about in this slide is there, that means if you want to study further, next slides, then correspondingly these terminologies are play one important role. So blockchain, simply we can say in more simple way, decentralized. Distributed ledger technology that record the transaction in a secure and transparent way. Secure and transparent way. That's called blockchain technology. Or real life example, we can consider it Bitcoin, where we can record any type of data and we can verify your transactions is this. When we are talking about the block, and so blockchain we can divide in two terms. One is block, one is chain. Chain is just indicating that set of blocks. But what's the meaning of one block? Here is particular what's the meaning of this one block is there. Particular time unit. Time unit T, that means T you can define as a 3 seconds. You can define T as a 10 minutes. T you can define as a 1 hour or 60 minutes. So whatever set of transactions means you can say how many transactions is done in particular type of scenarios there. Like if we are talking about ICICI Bank, in ICICI Bank 6 o'clock and 6:03, 3 minutes time cycle. That time cycle you can change it. So these 3 minutes, how many transactions is done across the country is there. It may be 10,000 transactions within 3 minutes. So corresponding that set of transactions, 10,000 transactions will become one block is there. Set of transactions that is added to the blockchain. It includes a unique cryptographic hash and time stamping is there, which provide the cryptographic hash of entire block and time stamping. Once all set of transaction is added, consider as a block, then you can't modify. You can't do it any modification in this moment. So that's why we are calling is a block in the Bitcoin blockchain can contain up to 1 MB of transactional data. So that's a limitation we are giving whenever is a, it may be uh, millions and millions of transactions across the globe. So corresponding we called is 1 MB of transactional data that should be considered as a block. But user defined time cycle is there. It may be 3 seconds, it may be 10 seconds, it may be 1 minute, depend on the scenario you want to consider it. Whenever is a block is there, then block is created, some type of hash is there. So digital fingerprint of a block, which is generated using a mathematical algorithm that ensures data integrity. Like whenever is a block is created, then unique number of block, which is generated using the concept of SHA-256 cryptographic algorithms is this. Whenever is a block is created, then corresponding there is a consensus is required. Consensus, how many participants have involved in this block. That indicate that process used to validate transactions, add new block to the blockchain. So whenever is a block is adding, that's a notification is required from all stakeholders. So correspondingly, that's is a called is like particular example we can consider is Ethereum use the proof of stake POS proof of stake consensus mechanism to validate your transactions. Whenever is a consensus with respect to your block, then it create one particular type of node is there. So correspondingly, a computer or device that participate in the blockchain network by storing a copy of the blockchain, validating the transactions is there. Here we use the MAC address of the system is also. So MAC address, which ensure that this processing is done on particular this type of computer is there. So tomorrow you are not able to say, no, I have not done this transactions. One part. Second, it's creating the node is there. So correspondingly, like Bitcoin nodes validate the transactions and helps maintain the blockchain network is this. We want to execute all these blocks in the decentralized manner. So that's why we called is characteristics of blockchain technology that eliminate the need for centralized authorities there. There is no centralized control. Every stakeholder have full control on that. So that's why we are talking about peer-to-peer network is this. So Ethereum blockchain is a decentralized, no single entry controlling of it. Whenever is a peer-to-peer controlling is there, so corresponding that indicate that my blockchain is transparent. So it introduced the concept of transparencies. Transparencies among all stakeholders, all participants. Here you are providing the public nature of Bitcoin blockchain allow anyone to view entire transactional history. After this, it is that transparency you can control it and you can execute with the help of a smart contract. A smart contract is nothing, is providing one specific self-executing contract. That means particular code segment which has some type of a specific conditions, if else statements, which is providing that automatically that predefined condition is met, then automatically that smart contract can be executed at any moment. Like take example here, smart contract on Ethereum blockchain can automate the process of transferring the ownership of a property is there. Like property sale and purchase, your flat owner is there, house owner is there, they are selling some properties there. Whenever is a particular, you are giving the consent that that stipulated time period is there, you need to pay particular this amount as per the conditions. Whenever you have given the verification, then automatically ownership is changed in the system. Immutable. Once you have changed the ownership, then you can't change further. This is called immutable is this. So characteristic of the blockchain that ensure that once a block is added to the chain, it cannot be changed. It cannot be altered. It cannot be deleted. And it is only possible, so no one can capture it because we are using the hash functions. We are using the concept of cryptocurrency, where is a digital or virtual currency that use the cryptocurrency to secure transactions and control the creation of the new units as this. And this digital cryptocurrency point of view, it is possible with the help of digital signature. So cryptographical technique used to verify the authenticity of a message or a document. So digital signature, not only people verification, digital signature we are using about the messages. Like if I am sending any message or any email to you, but tomorrow someone will say that I have not sent this email. So that correspondingly, we want to ensure that that purpose we are using the concept of digital signature. So all these different type of terminologies we want to use in your cryptography, we want to use in your entire blockchain process. Next one, someone is talking about blockchain can be considered as a part of database. Answer is yes. Blockchain can be considered as a data structure. Answer is yes. Blockchain can be considered as a consensus algorithm. Again, answer is yes. Blockchain is a cryptography. Answer is yes. Blockchain is a distributed network, smart contract. Answer is yes. How you can say, how you can justify that blockchain is a database? Ultimately, purpose of this database is there using the concept of blockchain. We are providing that data storage capabilities as this, but it should be in distributed ledger and peer-to-peer controlling manner. So that's why we can justify that blockchain is a database. So decentralized database that stores data in the distributed ledger format, and different type of examples we can consider. Bitcoin blockchain, Ethereum blockchain is there. Can we consider data structure blockchain as a data structure? Answer is again yes, which is providing one specific type of block arrangement like data structure in your linked list. Similar type of there, we are using the concept of cryptographical hash linked chain of blocks is there. Those blocks like in linked list, nodes is replaced with blocks, and they are interlinked together with the help of cryptographical hash linked. Another thing we called is consensus algorithm. Depending on the scenario is there, what type of scenario is required. Here is a consensus algorithm. Depends on the requirement is there, where you want to use it, for what purpose we want to use it. So correspondingly, a mechanism to reach agreement among the nodes is there. Agreement, that means consensus, consensus of all participants in your systems. So that's why peer-to-peer system we are using, network regarding the validity and order of the transactions, we can assess using the concept of consensus algorithms. So different type of arrangements are possible. It depends on what type of system we want to use it, public, private, or hybrid systems. So different type of examples are available where you can use ready-made blockchain like Bitcoin, Ethereum, or we can say operating system, enterprise operating system point of view, EOS. Another side we can say about cryptography, distributed network, smart contract, all those things is possible with the help of blockchains. So different type of arrangements is there. There is a specific type of characteristics is available with the help of blockchain. It uses the concept of decentralizations, immutability, transparency, security, and smart contract. When we are talking about decentralization system, that means we are talking about digital supply chain management or any type of digital banking or digital voting system. So all those things is possible with the help of decentralization system. Immutability, as name indicating immutable. Once data is stored, you can't modify, you can't change anything like record keeping, prevents tracking, certifications is there. Whenever candidate is applying for your visa application for Canada, USA, Australia, then correspondingly, they want to check, they want to ensure that your educational documents, your experience certificates is valid. So that point of view is play one important role is their record keeping. So Australia uh, government have taken the wonderful decision is this. So whenever is candidate is moving one system to another system is there, then corresponding there is a requirement is coming, which is called about record keeping or any type of system. So any student is moving from nursery to graduation, PhD, entire record can be tracked out together. Like Aadhaar card is created. That Aadhaar card and all type of educational document from the entry level to the PhD level, everything should be connected and they can track out anything. Similarly, employment record sometimes is a too much headache for the employee if he want to process the application from one country to another country. Then corresponding lots of educational certificate, lots of experience certificate is required. These are the challenges is coming. So if we have the well-defined system, then correspondingly that immutability of the blockchain can provide the single login system. So transparency is there. So ledger is visible to all participants, which can allow for greater transparency and accountability. One side, we are saying that transparency. One side, we are saying that all participants. But as an individual, like as an applicant, I can consider there is no security for me. So that's a absolutely good concern. But blockchain is providing the answer in that manner is there. Here, you can focus on about you want to give the accessibility like doctor medical system is there, medical record keeping system. For example, in year of 2000, some medical test of Mr. X is done. Year 2005, another medical examination. Another 2010, another medical examinations is there. Now in 2023, you want to visit a doctor is this. Then doctor can access your entire medical record from by birth. But who will give the accessibility? Participants. As a patient, you need to give the accessibility to particular doctor for particular time duration. It may be 10 minutes, it may be half an hour, it may be 24 hours. You need to give the accessibility. I want to give the access to particular doctor or particular type of documents. You can give the access of all documents from year 2000 to 2023, or you want to give the accessibility to your doctor from last 2 year documents is there. So in that way, transparency is increased, security is increased, and control in your hand. So entire smart contract, which is providing the self-executing contract that automatically execute the term and conditions when predetermined conditions are met. What are the different type of blockchains are available? Here we call this type of blockchain. It may be public, private, consortium, hybrid, or federated. What are the different applications? What are the industry examples is there? Let's see in this slide. Public blockchain, that means have specific characteristics is there. It should be decentralized, transparent, immutable, permissionless. Is more popular in your supply chain management system, digital identity management system like Aadhaar card system or social security number applications. Existing in India, we talk about Aadhaar card system is not linked with your blockchain technology, but in USA, they have started the implementation of social security number. They have associated the concept of blockchain technologies. Private blockchain. Private blockchain is providing the concept of centralized, permissioned, and controlled access. So depends on the scenarios there. Now, one question can arise here when we are talking about potential applications, like in supply chain management can be used as a public, supply chain management can be used as a private, and supply chain management can be used at consortium, and supply chain management can be used at federated blockchain. So different type of arrangement is there with respect to particular type of participants, particular type of stakeholders. So it may be one system using the multiple type of blockchain systems. With respect to participant, like student, you are giving different type of access. Faculty, you are giving different type of access. Coordinator, you are giving the different type of access. Or HODs or director, you are giving the different type of access. So similarly, different type of blockchain system can be used it. So consortium is just talking about decentralized, very new terminology we are using here, semi permissions. Like private was saying that permissioned, but here is a partial permissioned, controlled access. Hybrid, which is a combination of public and private together, and federated, which is giving the combination of decentralized, permissioned, controlled access with multiple authorities is there. At a time, multiple persons can control together. If you want to provide the system where is a multiple person can control together, then you want to give accessibility of federated blockchain. If you want to give the just only single party can modify at a time, then it may be you can use hybrid, consortium, public or private. But multiple parties at a time, then federated blockchain. So these are the some examples, some industry examples is there, which is called Dragon Chain, VChain, Ador, Hyperledger Bureau is there. Another, what's the meaning of this when we are talking about proof of work, proof of stake, proof of delegated proof of stake, or Paxos, or another side is there Raft. So these are the different arrangements is there, depends on why it is required. When you develop your application, then correspondingly you need to select your applications. Depends on the requirement, what type of capability you want to give, what type of accessibility you want to give your participants. So correspondingly, there is a requirement is coming, which is called proof of work, proof of stake. So correspondingly, we can say is a computational puzzle you want to create it. That's a proof of work where you want to prove that this is a contribution of particular one person's. So scenario is coming that gaming scenario is clear in your public domain is this. Proof of stake, where is a cryptocurrency ownership is there, that is also public domain is this. Delegated proof of stake, that is also public, like voting by stakeholders. You want to give like online nominations is there, online voting you want to give it. So governance efficiency is increased, energy efficiency, security is increasing, energy intensive security is increasing. So that's a focus is coming about all those scenarios is there. So fundamentally voting by stakeholders, but voting by nodes, that's a two different scenario. Voting by stakeholder, voting by the nodes is there. Here is the community point of view. Entire community want to give the nodes is there. Here focusing about individual stakeholders. Rather you want to focus on the entire community point of view, like student can be considered as a one community. Faculty staff can be considered as one community. Management can be considered as one community. So correspondingly throughput point of view, it should be permissioned, and raft voting by the nodes is there. It should be also permissions is this. So here is potential industry point of view. Raft is focusing on the financial services. Paxos is also focusing on the financial services as well as supply chain management. Like we have discussed is social mobile analytical cloud. Social mobile analytical cloud. So delegate proof of stake is required if you want to apply the blockchain technology on social media. So depends on the your use cases, you need to choose what type of consensus algorithm should apply, what type of particular type of blockchain I need to use it, what type of characteristics I need to apply, what type of my focus as a database or my focus as a data structure or my focus as a cryptography. That should be identified in your mind very clearly where we want to go it, where we want to apply it. So different type of very important factor is there, which is called smart contract. Generally, smart contract is nothing which is a self-executable code is there and automatically it will be executed based on predefined conditions met. That predefined conditions met, whenever we call about smart contract, automatically smart contract is providing all these features together. All these features together should be imposed using the concept of smart contract. As a student point of view, if you have the capability to learn, if you have learn to do the coding of the smart contract, that means you have almost 70% capability about implementation of the blockchain. That means in single line, I can say you need to just focus on write is programming code, how to implement smart contract. So decentralized authority, correctness, low risk of human interventions is there. Automatically, it should be execute or very, very less involvement is there. So any type of fraud, any type of mistakes in the execution of the contract is there that can be easily captured, easily track using the concept of smart contract. Rapid development is coming where you can do it. There is a nowadays multiple type of library modules are available, templates are available. You can directly utilize, you can customize as per the needs is there, where you can reduce your time and you can reduce your efforts and cost. Entirely low cost is there, which can operate on blockchain technology that can be decentralized, reduce the transaction cost. Immutability, transparency, security, self-execution, conditional executions is this. In conditional execution can execute automatically when certain conditions are met, eliminating the need for the human interventions is there, and it should be executed automatically. So what is called this, how this blockchain can work together? So a transaction is requested, block that represents the transaction is created, set of transactions together which make one block. That block is sent to every node in the network is there. That block is transmitted on every node is there. Once node validated the entire set of transactions, then node receive a reward for the proof of work and that block is added to the existing blockchain and transaction is complete. This is the entire steps of your blockchain. In your blockchain scenario is providing what are the challenges is there, how to do the traceability, how to apply the compliance with your regulatory conditions is there, how your system is more flexible, cost effective, how your different type of stakeholder management process is possible. All these things is possible to implement the technical side of blockchain, which is called auditability, immutability, smart contract, or direct interactions. So auditability, we can say, is full audit tail of data throughout the supply chain. From the which moment data is entered in the system till it should be added in the blockchain. Then entirely you can apply your audit. Like in your accounting system, there is a annual audit process is there, but here any stakeholder can apply auditability of any type of any moment anywhere. So immutability, as we understand the meaning of immutability, that means you can't modify, you can't change your data is there. So entire single timestamp tamper proof source of the data you can apply. And smart contract is providing the concept of flexibility in your system. That means it is possible that real-time rule-based verification of multi-party confirmations, multi-party confirmation, different type of stakeholders is there in the system. So one stakeholder can track other stakeholder accountability, credibility, reliability in the system. So direct interactions is possible with the help of digital signatures. Recently it happened when we called it metaverse, which is giving the concept of metaverse is nothing. Metaverse is just only extended reality plus AI plus blockchain together. Then you called is metaverse. Like in this 7 Jan 2022 news is there, where the cows stuck the indoors for winter are getting the virtual reality goggles to feel like they are outside. So all these type of cows during the lockdown system, they are not able to move out, and there is a milk quality is reduced. So correspondingly, they found the solution is this. Let us use the concept of this virtual reality goggles. So automatically cow was feeling that they are roaming outside and milk quality is increased. So that's a challenges is coming in 21st century, which is an industrial requirement, research problems, strong governance, data control, compliance with regulatory requirement, standardization, identity framework, security, cyber defenses, reliability, scalability, transparency, trust. All these things can be solved with the help of blockchain. So let's what's the name of the Facebook? What's the new name of Facebook and why? Anyone can answer? Any audience? New name of Facebook and why? Or we should move on the last. Okay, let us take all these in the last. There's just some quizzes there in between. Let us, you can type your answer in the chat box. What makes Hyperlaser different from Bitcoin? You can type your answer in chat box. You can type your answer in the chat box. Okay, check your answer also. What differentiates the blockchain from a database? Type your answer. Why do miners run on the proof of work? Proof of work. Like you are playing any game is there. You want to prove that it's my contribution to reach consensus, concentrate on the blocks, or to generate the digest of the block. What makes a smart contract so special? Why smart contract is so special? So it's a written with a special software code. It can execute on the consensus mechanism, and it does not require a legal authority because already you have mentioned the predefined conditions. Why do we use hashing algorithms? Recall the concept of cryptography to send bitcoins, to ensure the uniqueness of the message, to scan a document. Okay. So let's talk about at this moment in the future, we are expecting that when we are talking about AI, in future, we can capture your mind. People will hijack you and they'll be transfer the entire data from your mind. That day will may be possible by 2030. People will hijack and people will capture the entire data from you. So world is moving faster than ever. Are we ready? So lots of development is going on in the technology, lots of scenario is going on every day, like chat GPT or any other things are coming in the market. So world is moving faster. Only thing is there, are we ready or not? So what are the benefits of the blockchain? Blockchain is providing append only distributed system of record shared across your business network is this. That's a shared ledger concept. Blockchain is providing the high security. So we are ensuring that appropriate visibility transactions are secure, authenticated, and verifiable. As we have discussed about the smart contract, ultimately four major things is there by the blockchain: shared ledger, security, smart contract, consensus. All parties are agreed to the network verified transactions is this. So it reduces your time, it removes your cost, it reduces your risk and enable the new business models with the integration of IoT in your supply chain system, which make your digital supply chain system. There is a different type of versions are available about blockchain technology, which is provided that and which called blockchain technology history or blockchain technology generations. So different type of versions are available. Fundamentally, first version of the blockchain is came around in 2009, then 2012, 14, 2016, 17. In 2019, we called its focus is about cryptocurrency and payment network. But initially in 2009, it was not become too much popular, but in 2012 onwards is introduced the concept of smart contract is there and assets management, which is blockchain 2.0. And in 2014 onwards, there is a new concept is introduced, which is called programmable smart contract, where you can define, then automatically it is executable is this. In blockchain 2.0 generation, smart contract can't be executed automatically. You need to execute the trigger. But smart blockchain 3.0 is providing the concept is there that trigger can be executed automatically. In 2.0 to 2.5, which is just add-on concept is there, like any type of distributed ledger or data layers technologies. This so corresponding different type of generations are available. So from the currency blockchain technology 1.0 generation, major focus on this currency 2.0, major focus on the smart contract, and blockchain 3.0, which is a focus on programmable smart contract, or we called it digital applications, or blockchain 4.0 is focused on the industry point of view. So different type of focus is coming, and which is converted in your different type of blockchain spectrum is there. Like here you can see is first two boxes are filled, which is a focus on peer-to-peer networking point of view, and internet of the information is there. Previously, we are just using up to 2010. We are extracting the information from the internet. But in 2022, 20s, we are focusing on the content, where the quality content is coming. So that's why this diagram is indicating. So internet of value at this moment, when we are talking about blockchain complete point of view, at this moment, we are focusing on particular value is coming. Who have given these contents? What's the authenticity about these contents? Can we rely on these contents or not? So that's a blockchain complete. And by 2030, we are expecting that enhance the blockchain is there. During the enhancement of the blockchain, blockchain can contribute about environment. Blockchain can contribute about sustainability in your terms of energy, in terms of your environmental pollution system point of view. So how to assess the need of blockchain? Because normally people will talk about blockchain, everyone is talking about the blockchain in the scenarios there, but really blockchain is valuable for me or not? What are the different parameters and how to assess, can I use blockchain in my system or not? Let's talk about this thing is there. So there is a 4 different criteria is there, which is called network, performance, business logic, consensus. Before starting your concept of blockchain, it may be you don't require the concept of blockchain. These 4 parameters you need to analyze: what type of network, what type of performance is required, your business logic is simple or complex, what type of consensus mechanism is required, which you have studied, and you need to execute the particular flowchart. There is a you need to analyze it. Like network is categorized in 2 parts, performance is categorized in 2 parts, business logic is categorized in 3 parts, and consensus mechanism is categorized in 3 parts is this. So first you analyze it. Significant number of participants will be transacting on the network. If your number of organization size is very small, where it is just only 5, 10, 25, 30, 40 participants is there, then blockchain is not suitable to you. So at least lower size is there. Number of stakeholders in your system must be greater than 100. Don't trust the participants in the network. Don't need want to know them. So if you feel that my all stakeholders are we can trust on each other, they are more reliable, more consent they are giving, and you don't need that means blockchain. So corresponding you can say agree, yes, no. So whatever parameter you want to use it. So here is the 4 parameters: network, performance. Under the performance, we want to consider limited amount of data need to be stored for every transactions is there. There is a transaction. When we are talking about the transactions, that means transaction set of transaction as a block, that should be data size should be 1 megabyte. So corresponding that data size should be considered, it should be minimum size is this. So corresponding that's a matter is there. Our business process does not require a high throughput scalability point of view. Business logic is very simple, then don't require the concept of blockchain. Privacy of transaction is not an important feature. Our system will stand alone. It does not need to access the external data. Or in terms of consensus, it should be arbitrator shall be involved in case of dispute. Like you need the any type of advocate. If any dispute is arising, then you need to involve advocate. You need to go in the court is there. So if this type of scenario is the coming or any type of consensus, all participants can be involved in the validation of the transactions is this. Or you need to strict immutability of the record is there. So correspondingly, out of these fundamentally we called is 10 questions is there. Out of 10 questions, it should be minimum 7 yes, then only you can apply the blockchain category. Second parameter, we want to use it. At least one parameter must be matched on each category. That means out of 2 questions of network, one question's answer must be yes. Out of these 2, one question answer minimum yes. Out of these 3, one question answer must be yes. Out of these 3, one question answer must be yes. That means overall 3, 3, 6, 8, 10, overall 10, then 7 must be yes, then only you can explore the concept of the blockchain in your scenario. Second thing, what type of blockchain you need to use it. That point of view, there is a need to apply, need to check your flowchart. Do we need a shared consistent data storage? If no sharing of the data is there, then straightforward you can say directly I can use the spreadsheet, Google spreadsheet, or I can use the work through the email. So no need of blockchain. Does more than one entity need to contribute the data? Multiple stakeholders. That means you can consider a database. No need of blockchain concept is this. But do more than one entity need to contribute the data? Answer is yes. Then correspondingly we called is data records, and once written are never updated or deleted. If that you want to change very frequently your data is there, then database is the best application for you. But once you entered and no need for any updation, deletion, then blockchain is the best case for you. Then you explore the further is there sensitive identifier will not be returned to the data store. Sensitive identifiers. So you can use the simply encrypted database if your concern, but if your concern is answer is coming yes, then you can say, are the entities with right access having hard time to deciding who should be in the control of your data store? So simply you can say, then consider the managed databases. Do you want it tempering proof of log of all rights and data storage? Answer is yes. Then finally you can say, yes, you can apply the blockchain. So number of scenario is coming. In this scenario, it may be required spreadsheet, it may be required traditional databases, it may be required special type of database, which is called encrypted database, or you need management database system is there, or traditional database is enough to address your problem. So be careful, don't be just only apply the concept of blockchain, because nowadays everyone is talking about the blockchain and they think that, oh, everyone is using the concept of blockchain, let me apply the blockchain concept. Don't do it this type of mistakes. Another thing is there where we want to consider it. You don't need a blockchain concept, which is a fast transaction speed, or you might need a permissioned blockchain where the medium transaction speed is required, or you might need a public blockchain, maybe slow transaction speed is required. So depend on the scenario, you need to apply this flow chart and apply this entire flow where you can take decision about blockchain is the right building block, blockchain is the right decision to apply in my project or not. Based on that diagram, you can take decision. Next part is this, which is called blockchain protocols, blockchain platform, and lots of confusion is there, lots of uh, entire journeys become too complex. What is blockchain? What is blockchain protocol? What is different type of blockchain platform? So blockchain platforms is providing the underlying technology which rule that govern how blockchain technology can work, and some different type of blockchain protocols are available, which is called Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar, Ripple, etc. Another thing is there, we called is different platforms is there. So platform is nothing, is it providing the software program, software framework that allow the developer to build application on the top of the blockchain. So you have just only add on the platform. You are developing like your website, e-commerce website, you want to develop it, just only you need to include blockchain platform. Then correspondingly, your application, your website, e-commerce website can become your blockchain platforms. There is a different type of parameter we want to use it, like what's your parameters there. I need to select about one protocol, either Bitcoin, Ethereum, Stellar, Ripple. So depends on the scenarios there, how many transactions are going per second, number of transactions per second, 3 transactions, 7 transactions, 3000 transactions, 3000 transactions per second. How much transaction fees is there? 0.61 per transaction, 0.02 per transaction, zero point zero 0.01 for number of transactions is coming, point 0.1 for 3 transactions. So different type of parameters is there. You can take your decision what type of scenario you want to consider it. Average transaction confirmation time is there. How much transaction is taking time to confirm? That means one block can be added in your scenario. So depend on the scenario you want to take it based on the sensitivity of the data, 1 hour, 15 minutes, 3 to 5 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. You can take the decision based on these parameters. Proof of work or SCP or ripple effect is there. So you need to analyze it. You need to select appropriate protocol. Different type of blockchain platforms are available, which is called ETH, NULS, Ardor, Neo, Waves, Lisk, EOS, Cardano, Icon, different type of parameters, different type of programming languages. Depends on your project is Go, C++, Rust, Java, C Sharp, Scala, JavaScript, Python. So depends on your project is there. You are developing C Sharp, you are developing on Go, C++. Then you can choose this type of blockchain platform. So depend on the programming language is there, what type of solidity, contract language. That means these languages are indicating that about smart contract. You want to write your smart contract in which programming language. So different type of parameters is there. I don't want to spend too much time on this slide, but here is some parameters where you can apply, where you can think which type of platform I want to use as a developer point of view. Another parameter is there, what type of wallets we want to use it. Here we are talking about digital wallets is there. You are using the concept of Windows, Mac OS, Linux platform is there. So it depends on the platform is available, different type of wallets is available. You can take your own decisions is there. So it's very interesting part is there how you are moving. So you take your appropriate decisions. So that means you need to select your protocol, you need to select your platform, then only you can think about the build uping the application of the blockchain. So until unless you have not decided protocol, you have not decided on the platform, depends on your scenario, depend on your requirements, then only you can go about blockchain. Another thing is there, which is called different type of blocks of distributed internet network. Internet is there. What type of thing you want to do it? Who provide the payment is there? File downloaders, content consumers, content creations, user generated tokens is there, storage renter is there, storage renter. Here we are focusing about blockchain as a service, like cloud as a service. Similarly, we are using the concept of blockchain as a service. You don't need to develop your blockchain. You develop simple website and you can add on the concept of blockchain using this platforms as their IPFS, Descent, MadeSafe, Storj, Siacoin, BlockCDN. So add on thing immediately whatever your existing platform, you have developed any C# project or you have developed any Java project is there, directly you need to integrate it. Then overnight it can be developed, it can be enhanced the feature of the blockchain in your existing scenario. There is a very interesting part is there about the developer point of view, how to build blockchain solutions. What type of blockchain systems are available? What are the advantages and disadvantages? Let's discuss one by one. Type of blockchain, when we are talking about Hyperledger, Ethereum, DB, Ripple, Scalable, Stellar, Definity, Parity, Tejas, Corda, Square Lake, depends on the application you want to focus on which side. You want to focus on traditional data management. That means your focus is coming about smart contract only. But you want to focus on cryptocurrency also. Then there's a different choices available. Smart contract execution point of view, EVM, Dockers, executions. So you need to select what type of programming language I am using, Golang, Java, Solidity, Pact, different type of options is there. What type of data model we are using it. We are focusing on account based or we are focusing on UTXO based is there. What type of different consensus is this? All these are available. A part of this, there is a matter of the discussion is there. Is blockchain is have all advantages or some disadvantages is also. Definitely any system is exist in this world have some pros and cons. So blockchain is providing the decentralizations, security, transparency, efficiency, reliability as a advantages of blockchain technology. But other side, blockchain is providing multiple disadvantages in terms of scalability. Like already we have discussed, this restriction is coming about number of transactions. Speed aspect is there. Some type of blockchain is taking 1 or 2 hours. Some type of blockchain is just taking only 3 seconds, 3 to 5 seconds. So different type of variations are available. So that means scalability is a big challenge in terms of blockchain. Energy consumption is another big challenge. Complexity is another big challenge. Legal and regulatory issues is there, and adoption of the challenges. So these are the different disadvantages are coming in terms of blockchain. Let me show some demos there about blockchain. Are you able to see the browser screen? Are you able to see the browser screen? Yes, anyone, any participant can confirm it?
No, sir.
Okay.
Good evening, sir. Gagan this side, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, I have a question that if we are building blockchain.
Gagan, let us take the question on the last minute. I have some
Okay.
another lots of slides is there. We want to show the demo. It may be
Okay,
your question will be addressed. Otherwise, you can ask it. So
okay, sir.
like a hash function, we can identify like I type T. This is a current hash function is coming when null data is there. If you type T, entire data is changed. So that's the indication is coming about hash. So I type 2D is FDP session. So you see corresponding if you change one character, then automatically it's changing your entire hash, right? That hash should be associated with your block. So correspondingly, you can identify it here. You can type anything, whatever number of thing you want to do it. So you can apply your mining operations. Once block is added, that indicate that data is saved in your system. Blockchain is a set of blocks. So you can talk about the blockchain is there, like any data you have entered, right? You can enter any data is there. Then correspondingly previous, initially when first block is there, then previous, there is a just starting block is there, then correspondingly hash is added. Then you apply your mine operations. Mine operation is indicating that entire hash is included and block is entered in your system. Then correspondingly, you can see it here. You have entered another data is this, whatever data you want to enter it, apply your mine operations. One is mine. If you back go on the block number one and you change it here, that indicate that block number one, block number two is completely changed. It become green to this orange color is there. That indicate that data is tempered. So you are able to track your data. So corresponding, you apply your mine operation, you apply your mine operations, block is entered in the system is this. Then correspondingly, you can say something is whatever you want to do it. This scenario is going on. So this process is continuously, you can apply it. You can apply your mine operations. And enter something, whatever data you want to enter it. And data is entered, you have mined. If you're changing any data at particular moment, like I have changed here. So from this onwards, Further, all blocks had changed. Indication that there is a data is changed and you are tampering your data is this. Easily you can trace tracing. Easily you can apply the tracing operation using the concept of the blockchain. That's an advantage. This way we can say data is more secure. When we are talking about distributed environment, let's talk about multiple blocks and multiple holders is there, like peer-to-peer, multiple stakeholders point of view. Here we talk about peer A, here we talk about peer B, here we talk about peer C. You apply here data is coming, you apply your mine operations, you mentors enter something, apply your mining operations, you apply here, enter any data is there, then apply your mining operations as this. So initially you can do it like this and you can apply it, entire scenario is coming. You can apply your mining operations. Like at this moment, you want to change it here, then automatically that impact is coming on first side is there because it's a distributed environment is coming. It's not impacting other users' perspective because at this moment, communication is not going on peer A, peer B. Is a communication among all blocks of peer A. When we talk about the different type of tokens, like here is a peer A, peer B, peer C, this indicate that what type of changes you want to do it. You want to transfer $10 from A to B. You want to apply transaction number $5 from C to D. That indicate like initially we had discussed it set of transactions, right? Set of transactions. So here, how many transactions? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 transactions is there. Whatever name you want to use it, whatever amount you want to give it, and apply your mining operations is this. So correspondingly, you can go it here in this manner and you apply about A. Similarly, you can apply whatever data you want to do it, 10, 20, whatever. This is just for the understanding, we want to show it number of dollar we want to transfer from person A to person B. That we want to show as a set of transactions. At particular time period, there is a transaction number 1, transaction number 2, transaction number 3, 4, 5. But here transaction number are vary 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why it is vary? Because we have taken the time bound is there. It may be we are considering is 10 minutes. We are considering is 3 seconds. Whatever set of transaction between 10 minutes, 3 seconds, whatever over the time constraint we have considered, here is only 3. So it depends on the scenario is coming, set of transactions are different and you need to apply different type of transactions is coming. Here you can do it anything at this moment. Once you apply here, mining operations is this. So whatever different type of transactions, it is going on with respect to one scenario is coming. So correspondingly, that's the impact is coming on the other side is this. So let's come back on our slides. PowerPoints are visible. Please confirm any participant.
Yes, sir, it is visible, sir.
Okay. Let's talk about how to build blockchain solutions. We are talking about as a developer perspective. So these are the 8-step process, how to do it, and what are the options is. First of all, you need to identify a suitable use case. That suitable use case, like I have shown, is 4 parameters is there, like network, performance, security, and one flowchart I have shown it. You need to go through that flowchart and those 4 parameters. Out of those parameters, 4 parameters are giving the 10 questions. Out of those 10 questions, 7 answer must be yes. If you qualify that thing, then only you can go on step number 2. Otherwise, you can stop it on step number 1 and say, this my use case is not a right application for the blockchain. So let's see. Identify a suitable use case. There is a ton of hype around the blockchain. So don't follow blockchain blindly. You need to analyze it. What type of data authentication, verification is required, smart asset management, smart contract, that should be identified. So you need to apply and add this process here in terms of suitable use cases. Check 10 questionnaire and flowchart. Then step number 1 is complete. If answer is coming yes of that flowchart, then go ahead with step number 2. Step number 2 is giving different type of variations is there, different type of algorithms, different type of options is there, which is called selection of appropriate consensus algorithm. In this consensus algorithm, there is a lots of variations are available. This is just only 11 method I have shown it here. It is around 20 methods. So out of those 20 methods, we need to select depends on the use cases. Proof of stake, Benjamin fault tolerance, only we require only one type. So we need to do it, or it may be required the combinations of more than one when we are talking about different stakeholders perspective. Like you want to treat student, faculty, university, AIST body in differently, then correspondingly we require different type of protocols as this consensus algorithms. Different type of protocols is required. So you need to apply, you need to go through it, which is the right case for me. Depend on the scenario, you need to identify. So whenever we want to develop, there is some questionnaire for each and every protocols. We need to check and we need to do it. If we are doing the workshop for full day, then we'll go through every protocol in the more detail is this. Third step, which is called identify the most suitable platform. Already we have discussed about protocol and corresponding platforms. Protocol, this is a protocol is there, which is called consensus mechanism, step number 2. Once consensus mechanism you have decided based on the application, based on the scenario, then you go on the platform is this. There is a lots of variations are available. Like here in the slide, we are showing 17, but at this moment around 30 variations are available. We need to select which variation is more suitable. Some is open access, someone is paid services are available. You need to select appropriately. You need to select which type of programming language you are using, which type of operating system you are using. On those scenario, you need to take decision, you need to analyze, you need to take scenarios there. It's a permission or permissionless, or is a hybrid, what type of blockchain we want to use it. On those parameters, you need to select, identify the most suitable platform. Once you have selected this, then it's a time is there. You need to integrate step number 2 and step number 3 together in step number 4. That means step number 2 is nothing, is a protocol. Step number 3 is nothing, is a selection of platform. Once protocol and platform is decided, then go for the designing the nodes is there, where you need to integrate and complete decision take complete decision about blockchain solutions, may be permissioned or may be permissionless. It may be a solution can be public, private, or hybrid. Depend on the scenario, you need to take decision. And depending on the operating system, what type of operating system you are using Red Hat, Windows, Fedora, Debian, CentOS, Ubuntu, on machine. Is a centralized cloud is a, you are using the what type of cloud is there, what type of cloud services you are using, then corresponding you need to integrate together about platform and protocol together, which make your node is there. Step number 5, which is talking about the design the blockchain instance. Once is your node is ready, like carefully analyze it. Step number 1 is doing nothing, just only taking the decision, should I build blockchain application or not? Step number 2, just deciding the protocol. Step number 3 is just deciding the platform based on your project background. Protocol, platform. Protocol, platform, which give node. Protocol, platform, node, then you are designing the blockchain instance. At particular, at particular parameter, your one instance of blockchain is ready where you can consider it. At this moment, I have shown it. There is a some open access blockchain instance programming codes are available. You can utilize it. So most blockchain platforms need very carefully planned configuration for the following element, which can be say something permissions, asset assurance is there, reassurance, atomic exchanges, different type of options is there. You can build your blockchain instance very quickly manner is this. After this, once your blockchain is ready, then you can apply the API application programming interface that is based on your little bit background of your uh, what we called is web applications is required. So generating the key pair addresses, audit related functions, different type of authentication required digital signature, hashes, because every participants provide the digital signatures here. Every participant must be aware about how to operate those things as this. So data storage, retrieval, smart asset lifecycle management, smart contact, that should be all integrated together. Here, smart contact, like I have shown it, smart contact is giving the around 12 characteristics. What type of characteristics you want to apply in your API? You need to take decision here. So in that manner, your API is ready. Once API is ready, then correspondingly now it's almost everything is done. Then it's the time is there to launch your project is there. You need to develop the front end with programming languages like web application you are developing, HTML5, CSS, PHP, C Sharp, Java, whatever language you want to use it. Also, you need to choose your external databases, MySQL, MongoDB, as well as you need to take decision what type of server you want to use it, web server, FTP server, mail server. So all those steps is there. Carefully check it again. Suitable use case, the protocol, platform, node, blockchain instance, API, then user interfaces, and finally, future technology is ready. Adding future technologies there, you can uh, add on as a like chatbots, you can apply, integrate with your artificial intelligence, you can integrate with your data analytics, you can integrate this blockchain technology with IoT, machine learning, or any another technology. That means blockchain technology, step number 7, are common for everything. Step number 8, you want to integrate with IoT, you want to integrate with machine learning, you want to integrate blockchain technology with the deep learning or image processing, computer vision, metaverse. Step number 8 onwards. Step number 7 is finish the concept of the blockchain. Step number 8, integration with other technologies is required. So what is the future of about this blockchain technology is this? Future of blockchain technology is lots of emerging areas are coming, lots of trends, predictions by the year, we can see it. What are the future about blockchain technology? Future of emerging areas of the blockchain technology, which is called DLT here, and non-funding tokens, non-fungible tokens is there, which is NFT, or decentralized finance is there, which is called DeFi. So all these things is going on processes there. Not all these areas are not matured, but some extent DLT is become matured in 2023 first quarter. So broader category include the blockchain technology, other form of distributed ledger, hash graph, IOTA. This is the organization name is there. IOTA is the organization name, hash graph and IoT. So DLTs provide a secure and transparent way of recording transactions and sharing the data across multiple parties. As we have discussed, and live example is using by IBM, LG Electronics Home Appliances Company. They have developed the blockchain-based solution for the supply chain management using the concept of IoT. Another side we called is NFTs, which is called non-fungible tokens is there, which is a digital asset and represent a unique item piece of content. Here your NFTs you can apply in your art, music, collection of sold. So any type of online bid is going on. So you can apply the concept in your blockchain can be associated with your art, blockchain can associate with your online music system. You can sold online in very, very high prices. And with the NFTs, you get the commission every time. How many times this product is selling to someone, but every time how many transactions is going on, you'll be getting some commissions. Decentralized finance is there, which is called DeFi. So DeFi platform is based on the Ethereum or smart contract, which can automate your financial processes. Entire financial processes will be become automatically, that is peer-to-peer transactions, any type of free lending systems are available. Like banks has given the power to someone. If you want to give the loan to someone up to 15,000, then you can give the loan to someone and charge any type of interest. What type of any type of interest? It may be you can charge it 15% in rate of interest, 20% rate of interest. This is a guideline of RBI in India, but they have given the capping is which is 15,000. Maximum loan you can give to someone 15,000. But what they will be doing? They are doing multiple transactions of 15,000 and using the 15,000 they can do 100 transactions with person A and person B. That's the entire lots of peer-to-peer lending platforms are available, which is using the concept of decentralized financing. Another, when we are talking about the future aspects, there is a different type of trends. Predictions are available, mainstream adoption by 2025, interoperability, integration with AI and IoT together, or environmental sustainability by 2025, we are expecting. Regulation and compliance, we are expecting by 2023. Decentralized and Web 3.0 by 2026. So correspondingly, all these things are available and you can do it different type of interesting applications with the mainstream adoption by 2025. Chinese government have taken the initiative and planning to use the blockchain technology in your digital currencies is there. And they want to add on digital currency and traditional currency together. They want to add on the system on the payment system. That means you can pay partial amount through the digital currency. You can pay that partial amount through the traditional currencies is this. And both sides, it can be traceable. So corresponding that tracking is possible, that voting is possible. Here, mainstream adoption, voting is also possible where you can do it like lots of NRIs is there, they are staying out of India. So Indian government is thinking about, normally it's happened like a prime minister election is going on, then NRIs are not able to give the vote. That voting is possible with the help of blockchain when they will be adopt blockchain as a mainstream adoption by 2025. Indian government is trying to do implement is with the next election, which is coming in 2024. All NRIs can be give the vote online using the concept of blockchain technologies, where we need to use the concept of digital signature and hashing should be applicable. Interoperability and standardizations should be applicable. Interoperability as name indicating that here is a interoperability. One platform you can move to another platform, one network you can move to another platform, where is a different type of standardizations is there. So that's why we are calling is cross-chain transaction and data exchange. One blockchain can do the transaction with other transactions is this. At this moment, there is a limitation is coming. One type of platform is not able to communicate with other type of platform. This is a challenge is there, but we are expecting that that can be resolved by 2023 itself. Integrating with AI and IoT together is very popular areas there. Nowadays we call it AIoT. We combine AI plus IoT, which is called AIoT. So IoT is a foundation which is developing a blockchain-based platform for the use of novel consensus algorithm, which can be called as a Tangle. Environmental sustainability, especially like when we are integrating blockchain with robotics. In lots of beaches is there when people will throw the plastic bottles, that plastic bottle can be clean from your sea, and where we can use the concept of robotics and blockchain technology together. And very interesting part is there here with the help of blockchain technology, from the water we can identify this water bottle is coming from which directions and from how many kilometer distance is coming. That can be trackable. This is the expectation is there. Still, it is a part of the research, but we are expecting that that can be applied by 2025. Regulatory compliance, any type of bodies there where they are facing the lots of challenges, then entire law and regulations can be addressed and apply the concept of privacy, security, taxations. Another side we can see is about decentralization, and Web 3.0 can be integrated with the digital applications. Here you can do it and apply it. So that's it from my side. Let's take your queries and doubts is there. If someone have any queries and doubt, or you want to contact me after the sessions, my detail is there. You want to explore any type of opportunities related to collaboration, joint research, I'm always open, and we can learn together, we can grow together, we can support to each other. That's it from my side. Let's take any queries if you have, or you want to contact me later. It's your wish how to move forward. Let me hand over to organizers.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, dear participants, if you have any queries, you can please unmute your mic or just type your query into the chat box. So, sir is waiting for your queries.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Myself, Dr. Bala from Mysore.
Hello, Dr. Bala. Yes,
sir,
please.
your session was good. Sir, please, that it is step number 2, round robin.
Yes.
In the slide, you mentioned that one step, second step, third step, like this, right? So, how this round robin can be used in consensus mechanism to make the agreement?
No, it's Dr. Bala, we are seeing that about round robin is a special concept is introduced. Depending on the protocol, what type of thing we want to use it. Like we want to give the cycle, we want to change it like 3 second, 5 second, 10 second. We want to change something. That cycle we want to implement. First round is maybe 3 second, next round it may be 5 second, next round it may be again 3 second, next round it may be 7 second. There is a some series type of cycle we want to apply it. That block cycle, block creation cycle. In that terms, we are using the concept of this round robin.
Sir, how we can able to deploy everything in a block DB, sir? So how to install block DB, whether only it will support our applications. So how to install block DB?
Pardon?
Sir, how to deploy? So how to install a blockchain DB?
अरे तीन नकोच लावू हात तू. Some participants are unnecessarily making noise, please. If you don't have any query, please do not unmute yourself.
See, only thing is like all these number of steps is there when we are talking about deploy your blockchain databases as this. So that's a part of the number of steps should be covered. So first thing we will need to focus over use case is there or not. Once use case is selected, then you need to take the decision about the protocols. Then you need to take the decision about the platform. That platform and protocol is decided. At this moment is node is there. During the node, you need to change you need to install your about blockchain databases as this. Step number 4 is covering about this DB part.
Excuse me, sir. Am I audible? I'm
Yes,
having one
please.
question.
Yep.
Actually, we have a course, sir, course on blockchain technology. So to convince it to the students, so we are planning to develop one blockchain that is for the student information system, and it is feasible because the data is not changed at all. So therefore, once we write it to blockchain, we're not going to change any data and the entire. So now the only this one is we're having the huge data about the student since they took the admission till they pass out. Whatever the certificates they have earned, what are the extra credits, the marks, statements, fees, everything is stored. So for that IPFS, we are thinking of going for interplanetary file system. So just I want I want you to elaborate on how the hashes are stored and how you establish the connection to IPFS server. So just I want some solution regarding this. It is a feasible because the data.
No, it's a feasibility. It's a very valid use case for the blockchain is there, but it will not work on the existing database. It may be required that that blockchain system you need to establish from the day one. So upcoming batches is possible.
Yes.
For the upcoming batches, whatever is the entry is coming. So because whatever is a stakeholder, that notification goes to every stakeholder, like some universities or some institutions is selling their certificates and the market is there. That can be stopped with the help of this, or any employee want to do any modification, that is easily possible. That hash function is providing the complete capability here. So it's very simple. Is not matter is there what type of use case we want to do it. You need to just follow the about the selections of the processes there. That steps you need to apply whenever you apply your smart contact. Then a smart contact automatically is considering the SHA 256. That SHA 256 automatically is doing your hash functions.
And another thing is about a single student, like I want to get the audit trail. So what all information is stored? So how can I do that? The student takes the admission, his data will go into the blockchain, maybe the future batch. We are planning this. So from there, whatever the certificates he has earned, so entire information we want to retrieve from the blockchain because it might be spread across the different blocks and all. So how to get that data?
No, only thing is there, you will like, you want to consider from the admission or you want to consider on the exam unit or registrar office?
No,
First, we need to
student entire thing, since it took the admission, like what is the credits he has earned, certificates.
Yeah, that means you are saying that from the day one till the completion of the program, everything you want to do it.
To that student we are storing, but it might be spread across different blocks and everything. So how to get the consolidated information about a single student?
No, only thing is there. I think which I have shown in the last step is there about the web applications. So whatever is the like number of forms you need to decide. Like one form is about the what we call is student registration. Another form is about class attendance. Another form is about examination, admit card, or final semester consolidation is there. All these different forms is there. That's a series of forms that you need to decide. That's nothing is related to blockchain, because this is a misconception is coming, because blockchain role is just only whatever you're doing in traditional way, it's just on the add-on thing is there. Here we ensure that you are not able to modify. That's the only role of blockchain. Blockchain is not providing any
Dimension
additional
data
thing.
is very sensitive. We want it to be tamper-proof. Therefore,
Yes,
thought of going forward.
yes,
And
yes,
another,
exactly. Exactly. Remaining entire designing process, what you want to do it, how you want to do it totally based on you. Is completely you can integrate with existing applications. Just add on your step number 1 to 6, and step number 7 directly your existing scenarios there. You can integrate step number 1 to 6, that is about blockchain, where you're deciding about protocol, you're deciding about the platform, you're deciding about the node is there. You have decided all those things. You need to integrate together with existing web applications. That's it.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, please.
Sir, how we can able deploy open SSL for a blockchain?
How we can deploy?
Yes, open SSL. Open SSL is a free software. So how we can able to, create the keys, private keys, public keys, how we can able to do for RSA, AES algorithm, how we can able to deploy for blockchain through open SSL?
That need to integrate with your appropriate protocols is there. When we are deciding the protocol, then this protocol is providing the capabilities this. Directly, this is a feature of the blockchain protocol is there. So that's why different variations are available. More than 25 variations are available. You need to select one appropriately.
Exclusive for open SSL. So how we can able to generate for private keys and public keys? So
that need to check exactly. I am not aware exactly on that.
Okay,
side.
sir.
What is difficulty level in blockchain, sir?
Difficulty level from what perspective?
We heard a term in blockchain. It is the part of mining. So some
Tejasvi ma'am.
Difficulty level adjustment is there. Based on that level, this difficulty level is reduced or increased based on the complexity of to increase the complexity of the mining process. So somewhere we heard the term difficulty level.
Difficulty level is a little bit complex is there, because the entire process you're doing, there is a entire network dependency is there. If any moment network is down, then you can't do it anything. And as number of participants are increasing, it's based on number of participants, it's based on your number of transactions. So how many transactions you are considering per 2-3 seconds? It may be 300 millions. You are considering is 1,000, 10,000, 300 millions. So number of transactions is increasing, number of participants is increasing, and type of network. So based on that, that combination make your difficulty levels.
Yeah, dear participants, hope the queries has been cleared. Yeah. Thank you so much, sir, for taking the time to speak at our event. Your insights and perspectives were truly valuable, and we were all thoroughly engaged by your presentation. It was a pleasure to have you with us, and we hope you enjoyed the experience as much we did. Your passion for blockchain and its application really came through in your words, sir, and we are all grateful for your knowledge and inspiration you shared with us. Once again, I thank you for your time and sharing your expertise with us, sir. We hope to have the opportunity to work with you in future. Thank you, sir. Thank you once again.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir, over to Shanti, ma'am.
Good evening, all. Tomorrow we have Dr. Kamrul Hassan. He is also from the Malaysia. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible.
Yeah. Tomorrow the session is preponed to the 11 a.m. due to some timing issues. Maybe like 11 a.m. means that is the working hours for many of the people, and the students also busy in their college and all. We will be definitely providing the recording of the sessions, but 11 a.m. we are going to schedule the tomorrow's session. And once again, I just wanted to thank everyone for joining us